LaDonna Michelle McGahey, age 59, of Dalton, Georgia, will be Saturday at 11 a.m. from Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Childersburg Chapel, with the Reverend John Limbaugh officiating. Visitation from 10 until 11 at the funeral home. Mrs. McGahey died Tuesday, February the 15th. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Childersburg Chapel, directing. Anna Cole Keith McElwain, age 83, of Talladega, died Tuesday in Daphne, Alabama. Visitation will be at First Presbyterian Church of Talladega on Saturday at 11 a.m. Funeral service will be held at noon on Saturday with the Reverend Leanne Scarborough of First Presbyterian Church officiating. Online condolences at urseryfuneralhome.com. Ursery Funeral Home in Talladega in charge of the arrangements. Belinda Maxwell died Wednesday, February 23rd at her residence, S.M. Goodson Funeral Home and Crematory, Talladega, announcing. Mr. Elijah Billingsley of Millerville died on February the 18th at the age of 54. Celebration of life will be 1 o'clock Saturday at Farmers Market in Lineville. Visitation 12 to 3 on today at the St. Clair Chapel of Adams Buggs Funeral Services in Pell City. Graveside funeral service for Joseph Fuller will be 1 o'clock on Saturday at Harper Spring Baptist Church Cemetery. Visitation is today 1 until 7 at the funeral home, Community Funeral Home, directing. And private service for Martha Hall will be Saturday at 1 o'clock from Kingdom Hall in Sylacauga Community Funeral Home, directing. Edna Green, age 79, of Sylacauga, died February the 15th. Celebration of life will be held 3 to 5 o'clock Saturday at Oak Grove Park in Sylacauga. Funeral service for Devin Johnson, age 26, is today at 4 o'clock from Randy Smith Funeral Home Chapel, where Pastor Charles Kelly officiating. Mr. Johnson died Monday, February 21st at his residence. Visitation today, 3 to 4 o'clock at the funeral home. In lieu of flowers, donations can be made to the Feral Dogs of Avondale Mills and Friends of SAS, Randy Smith Funeral Home, directing. Homegoing celebration remembering the life of Mr. Fred Garrett, age 82, is today at 1 o'clock from S.M. Goodson Funeral Home in Talladega with the Reverend Richard Fair officiating, interment in the St. Campbell Baptist Church Cemetery, S.M. Goodson Funeral Home and Crematory, directing. And funeral service for Troy Green is today at 11 o'clock from Randy Smith Funeral Home Chapel, Brother Joe Kelly officiating, burial in the Fayetteville Cemetery, Randy Smith Funeral Home, directing. That is a look at obituaries this morning, brought to you by Curtis & Son Funeral Home. The North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg for pre-need funerals, burials, or cremation since 1975. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg, 256-245-4361.